Thank you and welcome. As many that has been so supportive to our channel, we pray that the good Lord continue to bless and protect you even as we celebrate this new year. And to this, a lot has already been happening in this 2022. This happened in Oyo as Nigerian soldiers publicly assault brutalized policemen. A lot of things, as I said, has been happening. As in the trending news, it's gone viral. This video has been so in the internet as shown some officers of the Nigerian army assaulting and brutalizing a yet to be identified police traffic officer in Ibadan, Oyo State. In the video, about 4 soldiers were seen hitting the traffic officer despite falling down on the motorway. A lot have been happening. This comes and claimed by the Nigerian army that officers of the Nigerian police force were brutalizing some of his personnel. In a letter dated November 23, 2021 to all formations and units, the Chief of Army Staff called on military officers to forward all recorded incidents of police brutality against the personnel of the Nigerian Army. Meanwhile, the letter exclusively obtained by Sahara Reporters was signed by Major General J.A. Ataguba. The letter read that the N8 is constitutionally attacked to provide aid to civil authorities when called upon. This responsibility has occurred and occasion conducting joint activities with members of the civil and paramilitary organizations. These joint operations with the other security agencies, particularly the Nigerian police, create occasions for the police to quit its hierarchy. Meanwhile, this friction has occasionally led to bodily harm and in some cases death to our troops. This is in despite of the fact that the victims have been identified and established to the 7 personnel. This department is therefore conducting an evaluation of those occurrences with views to establishing the frequent and the recommended possible remedial measures to stem the tide. Consequently, all Nigerian Army Corps formations and establishments are please requested to forward all recorded incidents of police brutality against personnel of the National or Nigerian Army. The report should cover the last 2 years' returns to reach this NLT 8 November 2021 and should be forwarded using unclosed format. Alright, my good people, on to this. A lot of people have really been saying their mind that this is the federal government issue as Buhari children fighting each other. This one family matter, let them go settle it at Abuja or Aso Rock. Alright, a lot of people have really been saying their mind as the Nigerian army at times find it very difficult to understand their duties. The inability of them to understand their duties make them all to think that they are superior to other security establishments. And the Nigerian constitution makes mention of Nigerian police before Nigerian army is mentioned. Section 214 of the constitution stated that the power and the duties of the Nigerian police, while section 217 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria also talked of a Nigerian army. We should know that no citizen is more citizen to the other citizens in respect of the duties assigned to one, but we are all equal before the law of the land Nigeria. And people are saying, we don't really understand as it stands now, because this has to do with the power being given more to the Nigerian army. Thereby they feel so superior, knowing full well that in constitution their police The police have been mentioned first before the constitution or the section made on the establishment of the army. The Nigerian soldiers are so number one citizen of the country, and a lot of people are saying, okay, let's go and do the research, because Nigerian soldiers are number one citizen of the country, and people are all talking and debating on this. Anyone is up to his or her open opinion. As it stands, the Nigerian army are number one citizen of the country, and that is coming from Abi Asunai. Okay, thank you very much. No skin pain. Okay, they are all men in uniform. They will sort it out. We civilians has no way. It's purely off our judgment. This is totally off from our judgment, and we will not say much about this, as a lot of people are saying. We are all human beings, and someone whose mother was also giving birth to have to reason alongside. We are all human beings. We are all meant to be protected, and the people in uniform should also take note that their major duty is to protect lives and properties, and not to fight within themselves. All right, my good people, I would like to have your take from here. As it stands, without wasting much of your time, the fact has been that many of our enforcement agencies are uncivilized, colonial, and wicked, showed how backward we are in every area of life. Because of this single act, a lot of people are really saying their mind. As soldiers that run away from bandits in Zamfara in Sokoto State are now fighting police. This is so nonsense, and the people are saying a lot of things, and I see it, but the dressing is what got me questioning. Soldiers wear white anklets only on the throne and the ceremonial dress, and the mood of dressing is military. I guess it could be Barack boys in action, with the way they withdraw weekly out of the scene. Okay, if you have really watched the video, it is something that worth saying. And before we bring down to the video, I would like to have your take on this, as people are really saying, I see this is something that no amount of anger could warrant them to assault the young man on his uniform duty post that way. They should be ashamed of themselves for attacking an unarmed traffic warden. Alright, this is coming from a Shadow Walker. Thank you very much for your comment. Shows of shame is so shameful, was so painful along the line. Lack of synergy between our various security agencies is one of the major causes of in-house clashes and the setback in counter-security operation. In fact, the constituent confrontational in between our various security agencies is shameful, and it also have to be talked about. All right, my good people, this has been unto this as it happened right in Oyo State. Nigerian soldiers publicly assault, brutalize a policeman in Oyo in a very viral video. About 4 soldiers were seen hitting the traffic officer despite falling down on the motorway. According to the video, it shows that some officers of the Nigerian army assaulting and brutalizing a yet to be identified police traffic officer in Ibadan, Oyo State. Alright, my good people, let me have your take. Remember to send them and tap on the subscription button for more update. Thank you and God bless.